Hey everyone, it's Justice for Comics. This is the week of June 25th. Wanted to highlight some recent comic books I picked up on a comic haul and also some books that are coming out this week that you may want to look at picking up at your local comic book shop. This one I just received Lobo cover. This is Justice League of America #1, and this is the Francesco Mattina Virgin Lobo variant. This one is called the Virgin Stogie cover. You can see he's smoking a cigar right there, which he's known for. That one is a lower printed run than normal. It also has a black and white variant that I think is only 1,000 or maybe 1,500 copies of that. And then also there's the regular color dress variant. My favorite's the Virgin one with the cigar. I think that's pretty cool. So I picked those up. You can find them online fairly inexpensively. It wasn't too bad. I think on eBay they go for a lot higher money. I've seen that Stogie variant sell graded. It's hard to find it in raw condition. Most of those copies now are graded. In graded condition, that it sells somewhere between $150 to $300 depending on the grade. But what I love about it is the condition of this thing. I mean, it's a 9.8 easily. I can't find anything wrong with it at all. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, if I was ever going to sell it, I would get it graded most likely, so I could obviously get a little bit more money for it. But yeah, I don't really grade books unless I'm really looking to flip them or sell them. And this is one that I would love to just keep in my collection for a long time. So yeah, I picked that up. That was a really good deal. The other one I got pre-order, which came in the mail a little bit before. I think this comes out this Wednesday, but I got this a little earlier, and this is Shanghai Red #1. This is the B cover, and I kind of just love the cover, and it sold out really quick. I noticed on Midtown it sold out, I think, within the first hour on Midtown Comics. So yeah, it's a pretty neat issue. I read it. The writing is pretty good. It's basically a group of people led by this woman that overthrows and commits mutiny on a boat, takes it over, and is seeking revenge. So, a lot of these Image titles, they'll go maybe 10 to 12 issues, maybe 20 issues, but I don't see this being a long ongoing series. It's probably going to be a shorter. I didn't look to see if there's a number count on this, if it's only going to go so many issues, but it doesn't look like it's going to go too far. Maybe 10 to 12 issues is my guess. But so far so good. The first issue was really good. I enjoyed it. So pick that up if you can. If you see it in your local shop, I would try to pick this up. In my opinion, the B cover is the way to go. That's the one that seems to be in more demand. Also, I wanted to highlight another title. I got this last month, Isola #3. I think I've highlighted the first issue or two as well. It's just a fantastic book. I mean, visually it's stunning. The artwork is just great. I don't see anything else like it in the marketplace, and the story is pretty good as well. So if you happen to see back issues of this, I would pick it up. I think issue #1, the B cover, they have like an A and B cover. The B cover always seems to be the one I drift towards. Just a little bit better artwork to it, and that goes for pretty good money now. I don't think you'll find it for cover. If you do, I would definitely grab it if you find it for cover price at a local shop. But that is worth picking up in my opinion. The other thing I wanted to kind of highlight that's coming out this week that has been sold out. It sold out very, very quickly. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #32, and this is the first appearance of Kingpin's daughter, Princess. I guess it's Princess Fisk. I don't know that this character is really going to go anywhere, but a lot of people do not have Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur on their pull list, so the print run on this is probably very, very short. It's probably not more than 10,000. Which is very low for a Marvel book. I called around to some local shops, and it was really difficult to find a shop that had any extra issues. One of the shop owners I talked to said that he has some people that subscribe to it, not very many subscribers, maybe one or two, and he would only order maybe 2 copies, and then they would sit on the shelf and wouldn't sell. But I think this one will sell. I kind of indicated to him this is a first appearance of a Marvel character. He didn't have any extra, so I had to make a bunch of phone calls. I finally found one shop that I think I can get 1 copy of this book. So, it's one of those things that I think if you get those Marvel previews and you really do some investigating, you can sometimes find out, weeks in advance of a certain character being introduced. But I think this one slipped under the radar. I didn't know about it. All the shop owners I talked to had no clue that this was a first appearance of a character. So, yeah, if you find it at your local shop, I would pick up 1 or 2 copies of this. On eBay, it's selling already for around $20. So that will probably, I don't know if it'll be a hot book long term. I doubt it. I don't know what kind of character this is going to be. If she's going to be a major character in the Marvel Universe, I doubt it. But at least for a few weeks, I'm sure this will be a hot book. So if you find it at a local shop for cover, I'd buy it and maybe flip it. Maybe keep 1 copy long term if you can get a couple copies. So be on the lookout for that one this week. And also Miss Marvel. This is number... I clicked on the wrong thing there. Miss Marvel number 31. This is the B cover. The artist on this, what's her name here? Stephanie Hans. Some of her books have been pretty hot lately. I've noticed several things that she's drawn has been selling out. This sold out very, very quickly as well on Midtown. And it's regular covered price, so I don't think it's like a 1 in 10 or a 1 in 25 or anything like that. So you should be, if they have it at your local shop, you should be able to get it for cover price. I would pick that up. I'm not a big fan of Miss Marvel. I tried reading the first few issues a year or 2 ago when that one series premiered, but I just couldn't get into it. It wasn't for me. But this might be worth picking up, maybe for a flip or a spec, since there's a lot of attention on this particular B variant. So I would look out for that as well. It's kind of a light week this week. Maybe Deadpool Assassin number 2. That's sold out as well on Midtown, so maybe if you find that, maybe grab that. But I just didn't see a lot of things that were really that fantastic. This is the last issue of Kill or Be Killed number 20, so if you're collecting that Image title, you may want to pick that up. But it hasn't sold out on Midtown, so there's a lot of. What's interesting is there's not a lot of Image books that are selling out. There's an special analog variant that has sold out, the C2E2 cover. Yeah, it's $25.50. Midtown was selling it for about $25.50. I didn't really think it was that great. So the other one that if you find it at your local shop is this kind of spoof, this new character, The Pouch, by Rob Liefeld. He's kind of making fun of himself back in the 90s when he drew all those young bloods, and I don't know, everybody had a pouch. I remember Prophet. He did Prophet, and that had pouches everywhere, and so he was kind of known for no feet or small feet and pouches. So I don't know, that might be a good book to flip, if you can buy it for cover at your local shop. You might be able to flip it for $10-15 online. Other than that, it's a pretty light week. So hopefully there'll be more to talk about. I'll maybe post another video at the end of the week on some other books I'm looking at, maybe picking up on a new comic haul. Let me know what you think in your comments. If there's maybe a book that I didn't highlight that might be worth going after, please leave a comment on that. I would love to hear some comments. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And I will talk to you guys later. Go get your books this week. All right. Thanks, guys.